and welcome. You are watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Dipka Lingdor bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. More than 200 people, educators from different schools, vocational training centers and universities of various countries of America participated on Wednesday, 12th May in the online conference The Preventive System Put to the Test by Don Miguel Angel Garcia Morsuende, General Counselor for the Youth Pastoral Care, as part of the second cycle of international training meetings promoted by the Salesian schools in America, the Catholic University, Silva Henriques and the province of Chile. In his speech, Don Garcia Morsuende explained that returning to schools alone is not enough. It is necessary to start again from the community level. Children need to return to a house, a Salesian environment with a family atmosphere. One of the objectives indicated in the programming of the youth pastoral sector in the field of personal accompaniment is to train educators in the development and maturation of the affective and emotional world of young people. To this end, a four-step path has been designed. Firstly, this issue has been addressed and debated in the regional meetings of the provincial delegates of youth ministry. Their contributions and their open reflections after a prior questionnaire made it possible to gather clues for deeper reading of the issue in each Salesian region and at the same time showed the need to go deeper in this field. The challenges of young people requiring greater preparation and training by educators have also been studied. In a second phase, the youth pastoral sector has designed 3 webinars that meet the needs of the province. The themes are aimed at sharing the pastoral and moral keys for the effective sexual education of young people, think of educational criteria with regard to attention to sexual diversity, and finally, to interpret vulnerability, an essential feature of all children. Thirdly, all provinces will be offered some good practices, subsidies and projects already existing in the Salesian educational and pastoral communities so that in each province structured process will be created based on Christian anthropology in which the integral education of the person is always searched. May is a Salesian month. The Salesian family remains with the whole church waiting for the Holy Spirit in Pentecost, celebrates the holiness of its member, San Domenico Savio, Santa Maria Mazzarello, San Luigi Orion, San Leonardo Murialdo, Blessed Giuseppe Kowalski, and feels especially protected by his mother and teacher, Mary, Help of Christians. Just under the manure of the Help of Christians, like the apostles of the first Christian community, on 21st, 22nd and 23rd May, the World Council of the Salesian Family will gather the annual meeting once again in online mode of the world leaders of the 32 groups officially recognized as belonging to it. Last May 11th, the first group of the Association of Mary Help of Christians ADMA of the Salesian Visitatoria, Maria Auxiliatrice of Zambia, Malawi, Zimbabwe and Namibia ZMB took life in the Salesian parish San Giovanni Bosco Sanctuary of Mary Help of Christians of Lilongwe. The group already has 50 members. On the occasion of the feast of San Domenico Savio, patron saint of the altar boys, 4 new boys were welcomed in the group of ministers of the Salesian parish and sanctuary of Mary Help of Christians. The new ministers have been preparing for this act for more than a year. The group has about 30 altar boys from the youngest to the university students and has a long tradition both in service at the altar and in participation in the life of the Salesian Youth Center and its programs. The Mass prepared by the altar boys themselves was presided over by the director of the Youth Center, Don Janis Suho Vernix, SDB, while the rite of acceptance in the group was celebrated by the parish priest, Don Mirko Simonkik, SDB. On the evening of 6th May, Feast of Saint Domenico Savio in the chapel of the Salesian community of Battersea, London, Don Gary Briodi, Superior of the Province of Great Britain GBR, presided over the Eucharistic celebration, during which the Salesian Martin Paul Pushparaj issued the perpetual profession. On May 12th, in the Salesian parish, Maria Auxiliaries of Jacarezinho, Cardinal Orani João Tempesta, Archbishop of Rio de Janeiro, presided over Mass for peace in the presence of Don Natale Vitali, Superior of the Salesian province of Belo Horizonte, BBH. During Mass, the Purple prayed for peace in all communities and for the families of the 28 who died in Operation Acceptees conducted by the civil police on May 6th. In a letter sent to the BBH province, Cardinal Tempesta thanks the Salesian for the commitment and pastoral educational and social work carried out by the Archdiocese of Rio de Janeiro. In a world that sees light, but is still in a tunnel of painful apprehensions, our prayer to her, to the Mother, makes full sense. If we look carefully at Mary's face, we will discover not only her beauty, but also the love that flows from her eyes. In this tender and beautiful month, dear friends, I write to you my warmest greetings. The 50 days of the Easter season are those in which we celebrate the flourishing of life and its triumph over all that mortifies human beings. In the heart of this time, we celebrate Mary as the most beautiful flower given to us by God. The month of May, the center of spring and rebirth, is dedicated to her, the Mother, Mary of Nazareth, Mother of Jesus Christ, and our Mother. Don Bosco and his boys filled this month with touching Marian functions and habits. Even today, people feel a strong desire to sing the ancient Marian hymns, which poetically describes not only the beauty of the Mother of God, but deep down our own beauty. How did you see, Don Bosco, the painting of Mary Help of Christians who was to camp in the sanctuary? For days, he tried to communicate to the painter Lorenzo everything he wanted to see in that painting. He had to give up size. He was poor, but he wanted a beautiful picture. On May 14th is the Dies Natalis of the servant of God Karol Goldar, martyr in Auschwitz, ordained a priest in 1938. He celebrated his first Mass in the Roman catacombs of the San Callisto at the altar of Santa Cecilia. The following year, he returned to his native Poland. Father Goldar was gifted with a sharp intellect. He was very attached to his vocation and always ready for any job. Knowing the German language, a German soldier employed in the service of Auschwitz concentration camp has been coming to confession to him for some time, but the regulations did not allow him. A decree prohibited Polish priests from receiving confessions of the German military. Thus, Father Goldar was arrested in December 1941 and transferred to the death camp of Auschwitz. A little later, on May 14, 1942, he was shot. He was 28 years of age, 9 of profession and 3 of priesthood. In Haiti, the Laquais Don Bosco project offers street children a human and social redemption path. Thanks to Laquais Don Bosco, in fact, minors can study, learn a trade, and receive psychological support. Being able to share a path of redemption among those living in the same situation creates a supportive environment among young people where the achievement of one goal becomes the victory of all and an incentive to do their best. Thanks to Don Bosco's Trust and Kinder for sharing through these photographs the smiles and joys of these guys. Well, dear viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.